Today we're out with the Hobby King Bixler and we're going to use it as a test platform to find out what the Hobby Eagle A3 Super or Super 2 actually care about in mounting placement. As you can see, I've just put a couple of stickers on the wing. I've got a little Velcro spacer that lets me tilt the unit up at all kinds of angles. You can rotate it in yaw. It's away out the side of the center of gravity. The rear pad will allow me to put it behind the center of gravity. In pitch, this is out sidewards in roll, so that'll be roll and pitch if it's put onto this pad. This one's only roll. For test purposes, you only really need one axis off the center of gravity to prove how it acts in roll, and roll is probably the most apparent difference you'll get in a plane, because pitch will change with airspeed, so you've got to keep trimming it to be right, but roll always stays wings level once you've trimmed that out. So then you'll get to see if there's any instability or actions happening because the roll axis is out away from the center of gravity. Another thing it'll allow me to do is rotate it around. This, you're supposed to put the A3 Super forwards. I'll be testing it facing rearwards because I expect it will actually work in either direction. You have to reverse your servo directions in the program settings, but apart from that, I'm pretty sure it'll work normal even facing the wrong way, but we'll find out. So anyway, we'll get it all ready to fly and do a whole bunch of tests. I'll be testing normal mode, S-balance mode, and 3DAL, which is AVCS mode. So that covers all of the functions that the A3 can do. So then we'll find out if any of them care about the placement or not. So we'll get it all ready and send it up. Just a quick addendum now that it's powered up. So I'm actually using normal mode, S-balance mode, and AVCS mode, and to turn the unit off I'll be just turning the gain down to 0, which I'm not 100% sure is truly the same as being in off mode, but I think it should be. It doesn't really matter if we don't have an off mode, but well, the only good part about an off mode is stop the gyro function actually working, but again, 0 gain should do that anyway. So anyway, now we'll get it up in the air. And we're back once more. I've just discovered something. I'm not sure if I ever encountered, but on one of the other planes in flight, I normally use auto stick mode on the A3 Super 2s. This means the flight controller controls the servos, so it takes your signal, does whatever it needs to do, process it to give you a guaranteed roll rate or a guaranteed angle. But I've discovered something else it does. If you turn your gain down to 0 and you're in auto stick mode, even in normal mode, you have no control. It turns down the gain on the actual straight pass through to the servos. So if you turn the gain to 0, you have 0 control. That's a very interesting problem, because if you wanted to alter your gain because the gyros are a bit twitchy, responding too much, you're actually going to turn down the maximum throws of the surfaces also. So for example, 100% will give you 100% throws. You go to 50%, you only get 50% throws. You go to 0, you got no throws at all. I had noticed a few other problems with the gain control being sort of a master gain. In a way, I think that's probably just silly. Why would you allow the gain control to override the servo travels also? There should be a separation where it only controls the gyro sensitivity or the accelerometer like angle sensitivity, but not any of the pass-through signal sensitivity. So that could be quite a dangerous thing if someone didn't realize that. So I've switched into manual stick mode now, just so that's not going to happen, and I'll think about what I'll do to test any auto stick mode. I don't think I really need to test auto stick to prove any of the settings anyway, but maybe I will try it after, but it's going to be a problem with that gain control. Now we'll get it into the air.